Okay, we've been given a trapezoid and the vertices of each trapezoid. The first one is at 2, 3, which is here. So this is E. The next one is at 3, 1, which is going to be right here. G is at 2, -2, down here. And finally we have H at -1, 4, which is up here. This is H. G is over here, and F is right here. So we have a trapezoid. Let's go ahead and sketch this so we can actually see what's going on here. So it looks like the trapezoid is kind of sideways there. It says use the distance formula to find the length of the midsegment of the trapezoid. I kind of used the distance formula. Well, yeah, I did use the distance formula, but I thought of it in terms of the Pythagorean theorem because I found that to be a little bit faster for me than writing down all the coordinates of all of these points. Do you see that right here? We have a right triangle, okay? So essentially what I need to do is just find the hypotenuse of this, okay? So you can see this is 3 units. You can see this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. So that means that this hypotenuse is going to be found by taking 6 squared plus 3 squared, which is equal to 6 squared is 36, plus 3 squared is 9, so that would give us 45. So we know that this base is going to be the square root of 45, okay? So I'm going to just say long base equals the square root of 45. All right, now I know we can simplify that. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. We know that that's equal to the square root of 9 times the square root of 5, which is equal to 3 times the square root of 5. Okay, let's take a look at the short base. I'll change that color to green. Notice here we have a right triangle, right? Okay, so this right triangle, the leg of this right triangle is 2, the leg of this right triangle is 1. Now, please understand, I am using the distance formula because the Pythagorean theorem is just kind of the simple version of the distance formula. So we're looking for the hypotenuse here, which is also going to be the short base of our trapezoid. 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, so that equals the square root of 5. So the short base is equal to the square root of 5. All right, now, in order to find the midsegment of the trapezoid, that's the part that's actually new. I'm just going to sketch the midsegment in here in blue, the approximate midsegment. But remember that for finding the midsegment of a trapezoid, we add the two bases together, divided by 2, and that gives us the midsegment. Remember, base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2 equals the midsegment. So now all we have to do is add these bases together, and if you remember there's an understood 1 sitting here, so that means we have 4 times the square root of 5 divided by 2 is equal to our midsegment. And when you take 2 and 4 and divide those, you get 2 times the square root of 5. So the length of the midsegment is equal to 2.5 units squared.